Hey everyone, Magic Flying Potato here. Hope you're doing well. And I want to introduce you to a brand new open world survival game. It's called Incur Survival. And I want to thank my friend Medley of Games, who's another YouTuber who has introduced me to this game. So this is a early access game. And as you can see, there is a single player soon to be. I'm not sure when multiplayer is going to actually start up. But what I'm going to do is show you how to survive the first 2 to 3 days. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and select a new game slot, which is I have one down here. They have 3 difficulty levels, as you can see: easy, normal, and hard. And also you can customize each game type by clicking the custom button and then coming down here and selecting different modifiers, either with the slide bars or with the left right arrows. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it on the default game setting, and let's go ahead and get started. So Incur right now is in early access. We are only playing patch 0.18. It is a work in progress. Things will change and get updated as the devs continue to release content. So this is where we start out. We start out on this little island, and it shows you. Let me just go through some of what we're looking at on the screen. So up in the top left corner, of course, you have the time, what day it is, your beginning tutorial, if you select to have it on. This is everything they want you to do at the beginning. Down below that, it kind of tells you how to fight with the right mouse button. Like that. F5 is quick save. Look down at the bottom. On the left, it's the heart is health. Lightning bolt energy. Water drop is, of course, thirst. And then you have food. Then you have 6 hot slots below that are not yet filled. If we hit the tab key, here is our inventory. This is where we can put equipment once we start crafting it. Over here in our crafting menu, as you can see, we got 4 different tabs, and currently we have a lot to build within the tabs. Anything red means we cannot build it as of yet. So this is a lot of base building. The game has base building, it has taming, it has farming, resource gathering, weather effects, day-night cycles, and more like that. Over here we have our basic tools and some basic armor, wood and leather armor, as well as a map, basic storage, and we also have food and bandages. Next screen over is your skills. Basic skill screen, skill points. Every time you level up, you get a skill point, which you can spend on one of these aspects right here. So right here, as you can see, if you come up to it, it will show you where resources are at that you need for your tutorial. But once you're done with the tutorial, it will no longer have those arrows. So we'll just move along and look for some of these resources. We need to collect the stick. Here is a bush. We'll go ahead and take that. These are tameable. There's a chicken. So once you find your 3 items, the stick, the stone, and collect bush leaves, we're going to go ahead and hit the tab key, go into our crafting inventory. Right here, we're going to make some rope. So all you do is hit this craft button, and it will craft these items. Now, if your hotbar down here is empty, the items will drop down into this bar, not into your inventory. So if you just drag things and drop them up into your inventory, when you collect them or craft a certain item, it will now go up here. Exit out. So now that we crafted rope, they want us to craft a stone axe. Come back into our crafting inventory, come over to our tools. Right here is the stone axe. It's a simple stone axe. It has a damage of 10.1. It's level 1 because we are level 1, and a durability of 103. So let's go ahead and we have all the items. Let's go ahead and craft it. As I said, this will go down into your inventory bar if it is open. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the axe down here. So down here, the green bar is durability, and this is the damage that this item has. Each weapon, depending on the durability and the damage, these bars will be different. So next thing they wanted us to do is start base building. So let's go ahead, equip the axe by hitting the 1 key if it is in your hotbar 1, and just go to a tree and start hitting it. As you can see up top right here, that's the tree durability. Once it reaches 0, it will fall down. Don't worry, you will not die when these trees fall down, or you don't need to pick them up because they will go directly into your inventory or hotbar. I'm going to go ahead and move this up here as well as the stick. This game is also first and third person, so if you hit the V key, you can go third person. If you hit the middle mouse button, it has a different level of what you can see. And as you chop down trees, if you look to the right side, those are items that you gain from chopping down the tree. Some of these trees will give you apples, as you can see right here. So once we have collected enough resources to make the planks, we're going to go ahead and go back into our inventory by hitting tab, hit crafting, and right here is the wood planks. So if we click on the wood plank in the inventory, as you see, we have 26 logs. Each log creates 4 wood planks. So let's go ahead and just craft a whole bunch of these so we can have enough resources to build our base. Okay, so now I crafted 168 wood planks. Now I'm going to go ahead and find a place that I want to start, build my starter base. So I'm going to go ahead and put my starter base down here because we're close to water. This is an ocean, but it is a freshwater ocean. So as of right now, we are able to drink out of this with no problem. I don't know if this will be changed in the future, but we can drink out of this big ocean of fresh water. And as you can see, it replenishes your thirst. So you got to, something you got to be aware of, watch out for. So let's go ahead and start building our base. It says that I still need to collect 4 wood logs, but I've already done that and crafted them into wood planks. So of course it's going to show that I still need to collect them, but I don't need to. Let's go ahead and hit the tab key, come into crafting. Right here is your wood foundation. I'm going to craft 4 of these to make a basic square house. As you can see, they do drop down into my hotbar. I'm going to move things around just to make it easier. And with this, I'm going to hit my 3 key, which is where it's at on my hotbar. And as you can see right here, it has a green blueprint for it. It has a green print, and with the R key, we could spin this around like this. Technically 2 directions, diagonal and like this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and drop it down right here. Now that I have 3 more, as you can see, there are blue areas on the existing structures where you could snap new structures onto. As you can see right here. Just look at it with my mouse. It'll turn green. Go ahead and hit the left mouse button and it will drop down. Continue doing this. Okay, so right here now I have a basic square foundation. Now they want me to craft and build a wood wall. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to come into my crafting menu. Click on wood wall. I'm only going to build 1 of these. And then I'm going to build some window walls. And a door frame or door wall. But it wants me to put up a wood wall first, so I'm going to go ahead and hold that in my hand. And as you can see, if I'm not on a structure, it will not show me that wall. I need to look at the blue blocks, and there is an arrow. So the arrows do face outwards, so that is the outside of the wall. You can spin this around to have it face this way, but I'm going to go ahead and stay with the building mechanics. Click my right mouse or my left mouse button and it puts up the wall. Now it wants me to craft a wood roof, but you need walls to support the roof. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the walls down on my base. As well as the wood door. As you can see, it's pointing outwards. Okay, now that I have the structure to build the roof, I am going to go ahead and do that. There's 2 different styles of roof. Hit your tab key, come over to crafting. There is the flat roof and there is the angled roof. Flat roofs will build 1 of these and I'll just show you. And an angled roof as well. So with a flat roof, as you can see, if I just look up here, it will snap into any of these locations. I could rotate the way the beams go and then just go ahead and place it. Now for the wood roof, the slanted wood roof, it's a bit different. As you can see, when I put this in my hand, there are no blue boxes to place that roof. What I need to do in order to build the slanted wood roof is go back into my crafting menu. Down here, I need angled wood walls. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of these. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and equip them. Now you can see that there are the blue snap locations. If you look at it and it's facing the wrong way, just hit the R key. It will turn it around. Snap that in place and then snap the other one in place. And now with the slanted ceiling, I do have that blue bar. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up as well. And I'm going to go ahead and finish with the slanted roof like this. If you do not want a piece or want to pick it up, just hold your H key. It will pick it up and put it back into the inventory. It does not destroy that piece. As you see though, once I have the first portion of the roof up, I can add other ones without having that diagonal piece. I'm just going to go ahead and add these two pieces to finish it off. Next thing we need to do is we need to collect 8 stones and build a campfire. So I'm going to come over to my crafting. Down here is the campfire. Go ahead and craft this and place it. And now the next thing they want us to do is collect 4 wool and craft a bed. So we need to go out and get these sheep that are out here. And I'm going to make a basic spear to do this. And I want to hurry up before it gets too dark, because if it gets dark in this game, that's when the zombies come out. So as you can see, the sheep do have durability when you hit them. And then again, they have another durability when you take them down. And you can see they do decompose. So I'm going to go ahead and equip my axe and just hit this sheep until the durability is 0. And once that happens, you can see the items go into my inventory. So I got wool and some meat. I want to try to hurry up and do this before it gets too dark, because the bed also acts as a respawn point. So once I'm back in my house, as you can see, it's dark. I'm going to go ahead and put some firewood in this fire. If I click on the fireplaces, which is right below me, it will open it up. What I want to do is I want to drag some of these logs that I chopped down. So the way to split, if you click on the logs, you can split your stack right here. So I'm going to put 6 in here as fuel. And I could also put the meat that I got from the lambs in here, and it will start cooking this and put them over here. With that little bit of light, I'm going to go ahead and craft a bed. So come over to my crafting menu. Right here is a basic bed. So I'm going to go ahead and craft that with the items that I collected from the sheep and place it down. Again, there is an arrow, so you could spin your bed around to whichever direction you want it to face. And I'm going to just place it right here. And I'm going to go ahead and sleep in it. Once you hit E to sleep in it, that does reset your spawn point to this bed location right here. And when you sleep, as you can see, now we are on day 2. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. So hit E to get up. Come over to your fireplace. It's still going. Go ahead and grab some of this food that was cooked and eat it. And we'll go outside and get some water. Now, as you can see down here, my axe is almost broken. If we look right here, the durability is almost gone. We're going to need to make another one. As of right now, there is no way to repair these items. So they just, when they break, they disappear from your inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I have enough items to craft a new one. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and collect some leather. There is a zombie right there. They are not easy to kill, and I don't have bandages right now. I'm going to go ahead and try, but they do hit hard, and there is no defending. There is no defense stance on this game as of yet. So if you take out a zombie, you can go ahead and search them to see what they have on them. Right there on the right side, it tells you everything you picked up. So I ended up getting a bone. He had a carrot and some wheat on him. And I also got some XP. If you come over to skills, you can see that I do now have a 1 skill point. I am level 1. This is my experience. I'm going to go ahead and spend it on my max health for now. And it doesn't improve it by much, but it improves it by a little bit. So let's go ahead and get some leather. So what I'm going to do is wait for these zombies to leave, because I want to get these cows. While I'm waiting for those zombies to leave those cows, I'm going to go ahead and start picking up some more bushes. And with bushes, if we come over to the crafting menu, with those, we are able to make bandages. So 2 bushes can craft 1 bandage. and just go ahead and keep that in your inventory, and always be safe and try to keep at least a few of those in your inventory. And I'm going to go ahead and use it before I attack a cow. I'm going to hit the six key, which is in my hot bar, and hit my left mouse button to heal. So when you attack a cow, you could just stand here and hit them. They will fight back, but they do not cause much damage. So we'll go ahead and just stab this one until he hits 0. Again, durability, so I'm going to go ahead and take out my axe and go ahead and hit it until it goes down to durability of 0. And as you can see over here on the right side, I got 4 leather and 3 meat and 18 XP for that one. And I know I keep calling the cow a him, but yeah, it's a cow, so it's not a him. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and craft a water bottle, a leather water bottle. So I'm going to hit the crafting menu. I'm going to need rope, so come over here, craft a piece of rope. And then under tools and armor, you will see the leather bottle. So we'll go ahead and click on that. We need 2 leather, 1 rope. Craft this. It's down here in my inventory. The red on this one means that the water bottle is empty. As you can see, it says 0 to 100. Come over to any water source and do the left mouse button, and that fills it. As you can see, it does give me a complete green bar. And now that I have it, if I want to use it, I just go ahead and hit my left mouse button again when I'm thirsty, and I will drink from it. Or you can pour it out into a garden, which you'll see in a bit. Next thing they want us to do is collect fresh water. So what that is they want us to make a small water catcher. We're going to need 4 leather, 14 wood planks, 4 ropes, and then we're going to create and build it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down some more trees and get the items I need. So as you're running around the starting area collecting resources, look for stuff like this on the ground. Right here, as you can see, this is wheat, so go ahead and just grab that. These randomly generate and will grow on the ground in random areas. And you'll find different things like carrots, pumpkins, watermelons, and stuff like that growing in random locations. So be sure to pick them up as you see them. This will serve as food, as well as you can plant these and grow more in your garden. So here is a tip right here. So here's some rocks right here. And if we go into the crafting menu and go in under our tools and armor, in order to make some of these items, you'll see that we need flint, such as to make the stone pickaxe, to make the stone spear, to make arrows. The way to get flint is with an axe in your hand. You can go ahead and hit these rocks, and as you can see, it is taking down the durability of these rocks. It is not as effective, and you will damage your axe a lot quicker. This is the way you get flint, is from these rocks at the starting of the game. Once you do get flint, you can come over here to your crafting menu. And if you have the right amount of items, you can go ahead and craft the stone pickaxe, which I highly suggest to do at the beginning of the game. So now that we do have the stone pick, just go ahead and find some rocks out here and just use the stone pick. As you can see, the stone pick does the same amount of damage. It does 10.2 compared to 10.1, but the durability of the stone pickaxe, when you use it on rocks, it lasts longer than using your axe. And you could also use this pickaxe to cut down trees if you need to. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and create the small water catcher. As you can see, I built a porch onto my little house so I could put the water catcher out here. So I'm going to go into my crafting inventory, come over to crafting. Right here is the small water catcher. As you can see, I also have the amount of items: 4 leather, 14 wood planks, 4 ropes, and I do need the stone axe to make it. We're going to craft it and just place it down. So right there is the small water catcher. So when it starts to rain, this thing will catch water. So next thing you can see is I need to craft a map, and I do have the 2 leather needed. So go into my crafting menu, go to crafting, come over to tools and armor. Right here is the map. Go ahead and craft this. It's in my inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and do the right mouse button to look at the map. This is the map of the island, and right up here in the top right corner, this is my location. As you can see, my arrow, my little house, this was the start island. So right there is the map. Next thing they want us to do is to start farming. So we're going to go ahead and craft some farming plots. And I'm going to go ahead and put them out here near my little deck I have built. So let's go into my crafting menu, hit crafting. Right here is the farm plot. So I'll click on that and I'm going to go ahead and craft. I've got a few items in here that I can start planting, like the sunflower and the melon. So I'm going to craft and some wheat and carrots. So I'm going to craft 4 plots. And open up make sure I equip it. They do not snap onto a building. These need to be built on the ground, so make sure they are on the ground. You cannot build them inside your structure. So I'm going to go ahead and put them right here. And again, these do snap together, and as you snap them together, they do make for one large farming plot. But even though it's one large farming plot, it is still 4. So I'm going to go ahead and equip some of these items that I want to plant. And I'm not sure if I can plant an apple, but I'm going to try. So hold the item in your hand, look at the plot, and as you can see, the left mouse button says plant melon. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my left mouse button, and right there it does plant it. As you can see, there are 4 little seeds in there. Come over to the next plot, put the next item in my hand, do the same thing. Come over here, and I'm going to plant these sunflowers. So you cannot plant apples. Apples are coming off the trees. So as of right now, we're not able to plant apples. So once you have your items planted, you're going to need to water this. If you look up in the top middle right there, it shows farm plot. It has a durability of 100. It shows you how fast the item that's in there is growing. So the wheat is 0.1. Same with the sunflowers. And as you can also see, water is 0. So what I want to do is I want to re-equip my leather water bottle. Put it in my hand, and I can water this plot with this water bottle. So if I use the left mouse button, as you can see, it does water it, and being that it is a 4 plot, it spreads the water throughout the entire plot. The bigger the plot, the more water. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again, and as you can see, it spreads it out. Do it again. And one more time. So now my water bottle is empty. So I'm going to come back over here, fill it back up. Watch out for the shark. Don't let the shark eat you. And I'm going to continue watering this until it is at 100%. Okay, so it's at 96%. And as you can see, now that it is watered, you can see the plants are starting to grow quicker. Like the carrots are now at 1.3. Each item will grow different at a different rate. Just keep an eye on this for watering and make sure that it does stay watered. And when it rains, the rain will water the plot for you. So that's something to be aware of. All right, so the next thing they want us to do is tame a donkey. In order to tame a donkey, you need to feed them fruit. So we have apples here. And if you had other items like I had the watermelon or the carrot, those can be used as well to feed donkeys. I got 38 apples, a piece of lettuce, a piece of corn. I'm not sure exactly what they do take to eat, but this is the way you go ahead and tame donkeys. You just feed them. So I have the apple in my hand. I'm going to walk up to the donkey. As you can see right up here in the top, it says his health is 105, level 6. Hungry, feed to start taming. So I come up, again, apple in my hand. I'm going to use my left mouse button and click it once. You can see that now he's taming and he's not hungry. As soon as you see he's hungry, hit the left mouse button again and continue to do this while trying to tame them, because if you don't, as you can see, the taming level drops quickly. Again, as soon as they say hungry, give them more to eat. Make sure you do not keep feeding them, because you will be eating the items you are trying to tame them with when they are not hungry. Once you get them tamed, as you can see, it says donkey tamed by you. There are a couple things you can do. If you whistle at the donkey right now, it will, if I don't whistle at him, he will not follow me. If I look at him and hit the F key to whistle, he will follow. And as you can see right there, it does say follow. So wherever I go, the donkey will follow me, even into the house. If I go into the house, it will follow me into the house. If I whistle again, it's a wander mode. That means when you come back out, this donkey will be, he wanders around. He won't be around where he's easily found. Go ahead and whistle the third time and it's stay. So it's stay, follow, wander. The way you ride him is you just get on. And if you don't use your shift key to run, this donkey will walk very slowly. If you use run, it will move a lot faster. So this is a quicker way of transportation. And as you can see, the donkey also has health and stamina bars right above yours. Hit the X key to dismount. Okay, so the next item they want us to create is the advanced crafting, the workbench. We need 2 leather, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a flint spear because I have been picking up rocks while I'm out there. In order to do this, I need 2 flint, 1 piece of wood, 1 wood plank, and 2 rope. So craft 2 rope. Craft more than 2. Come over here and I'm going to craft a stone spear. As you can see, a wood spear does 12.65 damage. A stone spear does 15 damage. And the durability is 155 compared to 105. So I'm going to go ahead and craft this. In order to get leather, I am going to go after the cows. I'm not going to use the donkey to fight with the cow because I don't want to lose a donkey. I'm just going to dismount and stab the cow until it dies. Go ahead and switch over to my axe and harvest the cow. Well, now that I have enough leather, I'm going to go back and craft my workbench. So in order to craft the workbench, I'm going to go to the crafting menu. And right here next to your bed is the workbench. I do have enough items to craft it. Go ahead and hit craft. Open up my inventory, drag it down into my inventory to place it. Rotate it. And I'm going to place my crafting table right here. So now that I build this workbench, the next thing they want us to do is advanced cooking and smelting. They want us to craft and build a furnace. So in order for that, we need 25 stone, 4 wood logs, and 5 ropes, which I've already have. And the furnace is now on the crafting bench. So if you click on the crafting bench, up here, as you can see, is the workbench recipes. Right here is workbench storage. So the workbenches do have storage. And over here is the recipes. As you can see, it opens up a lot more advanced items to craft. Here is the furnace, which needs 25 stone, 4 rough pieces of log, which are just the trees, and 5 rope. But as you can see, I don't have it in my storage. I have it on my person, but not in the storage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this and put it in the inventory. Same with just drag the rope over, as well as I think it's the leather. No. As well as I'm going to split the logs. And drag those over. And now that I have enough, I'm going to go ahead and craft it. When you craft these items, they will appear in your workbench inventory. So right here is the storage. I'm going to go ahead and take it, drag it, and drop it into my inventory so I can place it. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to place it right here. So now this is the furnace. If you open this up, come over to the recipes. As you can see, it does cook food, but you can also make iron and bricks from it. And it also has that storage, same as the fireplace. So this is surviving the first 2 to 3 days of the game, getting through the basic tutorial. Hopefully this helps, and I'm going to continue on with my survival in Incur, the survival game. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up if it helps out. Go ahead and leave questions or comments below if you have any. The game is $5 on Steam, so you can't go wrong with the game. It's as of right now, it is only in beta version, which is 0.18, very early beta, and for the price, you can't beat it. It is a fun game. So hopefully you like this, and stay tuned for some more. So as always, you guys have a great time out here trying to survive on this island with a lot of animals and stuff and zombies at night. Enjoy your journey. I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am Oot.